Hi everybody, I'm Lindsay and I am back with another hair how-to with InStyler. Today we're going to be using the Max Prime. So basically I'm going to show you how to curl your hair, how to straighten your hair, and we're going to do some beach waves. We're going to make it as super simple as possible, 3 different looks on one head, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So let's get started. Okay, first we're going to talk about heat settings. So when you first turn the unit on, it goes all the way up to the highest heat, which is 425 degrees. That's for really coarse hair, thick hair, and very curly hair. Then it goes down to 385 degrees, which is for medium to thick hair. Then it goes down to 315 degrees. I use this one at 315, which is really good for my hair and it works really well. And then it goes down to 285 degrees, which is the lowest heat. Now that is definitely intended for anybody who has very, very fine hair, because you don't want to put too much heat on hair that's fine and thin already. Now let's talk about these bristles. These bristles are specifically to shine your hair, to separate the hair while this barrel is rotating. It helps shine, separate, and control. So it gives so much shine. They are actually ionic bristles, and you will see how shiny your hair gets just from the bristles and having absolutely no product in your hair. So this is a dual rotating iron. So I'm gonna close the unit and it's gonna rotate one way, and I'm gonna double tap and it's gonna rotate the opposite way. This ensures that this unit is always rotating in the direction of your hair. I'm gonna go ahead and brush all my hair and make sure there's no tangles and no knots. Okay, so sectioning. Sectioning is also a very, very crucial part of the process because you do not want your hair to get tangled or get messed up into the unit at all. You want to make sure that you have very clean and thin sectioning. I'm going to take this small section and I'm going to split that in half like this, and I'm going to let that lay down. I use the second lowest, which is 315. So again, I'm going to split this section and I'm going to go ahead and hold the unit pointing down, and I'm going to wrap the hair not too loosely but not too tight. I'm just going to wrap the hair, close the unit, and make sure that it rotates for about 1 second to 2 seconds because this barrel gets hot and it does really good. And then I'm going to let that section fall out, and I'm just going to let it sit there. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to put my fingers through it or anything. I'm just going to let it cool and push it back there. Then I'm going to take the next section and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a nice clean section and I'm going to lightly wrap it around in the same direction as the prior curl. Close the unit for about 2 seconds. Open the unit and let that curl drop out. And same thing, I'm not going to touch this curl. I'm just going to let it stay there. And I'm going to push it to the back. I'm going to take the rest, split that in half, take that small clean section, wrap, close the unit, open, and let that curl fall out. Oh, that's such a pretty curl. So now I have all these curls that have just been sitting in the back of my head, cooling. So using a brush is kind of going to give you that big, voluptuous wave. I'm kind of going to use my fingers and just put my fingers through the hair. So here's the done curly side. Here's the not done side. I'm going to take much smaller sections for a beach wave. So I'm gonna take the unit and I'm gonna wrap it around my head, and I'm gonna twist and twist and twist. I'm not gonna close the unit. I'm literally just going to use it as is. And I'm gonna pull that out. And I'm also putting tension as I'm pulling it out. I'm kind of already pulling the curl out, but I'm not putting my fingers through it. So see how nice and skinny that is compared to. And I'm gonna go ahead and twist, twist, twist. And do you see how I'm twisting my wrist like that the whole time? That's kind of key for a beach wave. Twist that hair, wrap, twist, wrap, twist, wrap, twist. Go ahead and pull that out, pull, twist, and throw it in the back. So now that we have gotten all the way to the front of the hair, remember that you always want to alternate direction of the curl in the front for the beachy waves, because you want it to look way more natural. So you're gonna go towards the face, away from the face, towards the face, away from the face. I'm going to twist, and I'm going to curl towards my face, and I'm gonna leave about 1.5 inches out of the end, and I'm just gonna pull that right out. Twist and throw it back. And now the next one, very thin section, I'm gonna go away from my face, and I'm gonna twist, wrap, hold that for about a second, and pull it out, throw it back. And then my bang section, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing, and I'm gonna go away from the face, and I'm just gonna hold that in for a second because I don't want too much of a curl there. See, I just kind of want that bend. And then again, I'm gonna let that sit back and I'm gonna let that cool. Okay, so now it's nice and cool, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did on this side. I'm just gonna put my fingers through it. Curls on each side, which is fine because I'm in quarantine and I'm not going anywhere other than my living room. Like always, you want very, very clean section. Left side, you want the barrel going away from your face. On the right side, you want the barrel going away from your face because you don't ever want it to kick back. I see it going towards my face, so I'm gonna double click, so now I know it's going away from my face. So first, you're gonna take a section, and I'm gonna get nice and close, and you're just gonna go straight down. So the best is you can get completely poker straight, just like that, and look how shiny that looks. Or you can take it and you can twist your wrist a little bit, and oh my God, look at those ends. And now you have kind of like that blowout look. Huge, huge difference. So now I'm gonna show you how to get it stick straight with no bevel. You're gonna take this section, always brush it out. I'm gonna get nice and close. And I'm just gonna go straight down. I'm not gonna twist my wrist at the end. I'm just gonna go straight down. So you can see that's poker straight, that's with a bevel, and there's your curl. We have this little trick that we like to call tapping the root. You don't necessarily need to close the barrel every time you use it. You can use the barrel on its own. So what I love to do for girls with really thick or curly hair at the top, I like to take the barrel, run it along the top of the hair, just like that. and it completely smooths it out. We're gonna continue straightening this whole left side. I do like to go over the entire section just to get all those frizzies down. And you could just see the shine. Like, look how shiny that makes the hair. Here is our final result with straightening and curling. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helped. And if you guys have any questions, you can always ask InStyler. Remember, slow is the new fast. It doesn't mean that it's gonna take much longer. It actually means it's gonna take shorter because you don't have to go over that hair 10 times. It's healthier for your hair and it's much, much more efficient. As you can see, I got big curls, I got straight hair, and I got very, very beachy waves. Stay safe and healthy, and thank you so much for watching.